Hey guys, my name is Max and welcome to this Valorant video showing off some of the best incendiaries you can do with Brimstone. I will leave the timestamps for the different maps in the description below, but let's get right into it. Starting with Bind, we have a beautiful molly from attacking side to A heaven to stop enemies from camping up there. What you want to do is go to the wooden door thingy right here and aim above the corner of the building. This will make the molly land in the perfect spot on A heaven. Next up is also for A, spreading fire on two common spike plant spots. One is for short and the other one is middle of A. These ones are pretty simple. The first one you just shoot the box and it will bounce to short. For the second one right here, you want to aim at the top corner of the wooden window and the fire will be perfect in place right on the spike side. Another one you can do in this spot is from the defending spawn. Just stand right in this corner, aim for the bottom of the white thing on the tower and the molly will land in the perfect spot. This one will surely impress your teammates. For number 3, we have a molly from the attacking side and onto one of the most common camping spots on B. Just go stand on this rock and aim the molly slightly to the left and under the ceiling right here. And any snipers holding long will have to move. Another one for this spot is a bit easier and it's from window. Just stand in this spot right here and aim at the right corner of the window and you will get a beautiful molly just in the right spot, forcing enemies to go away. For the last one on Bind, we have one for taking back the B bomb site as the defending team. Just bounce the incendiary off the wall right here to get it into a common spike plant spot, making it a bit harder for the enemy team to plant. Another one you can do here is if no one is watching you from window, is aiming at the bottom right of the window. This will result in a molly right on top of the spike site. It's a very common place to plant the spike. Up next is Haven, which is my favorite map, and here you can do some really nice ones. Starting off with an easy one you probably already know is the B2 window molly to prevent enemies from sniping you on B. Even though this is a super easy one, it's also one of the most useful mollies in the game. And the next one is probably one of my favorites. It's a super nice one. Just go here, aim right here and your molly will land in a beautiful spot on C. This one is not only impressive but also super useful. For number 3, just go stand in the corner right here, aim for the corner of the roof, and get a perfect molly right on the spike side. And for the next one, this is probably one of the most useful ones for retaking A side, because in the corner where this molly lands is a very common place for enemies to stand. Just aim at the top bulb of the chain of lights right here. And as you can see, this one is very good. And for the 5th one, we have an easy one for hitting A's spike side. Just stand in the corner right here and aim above the first spot on the building, and the molly will land right here. And for the final 2 super useful mollies is for taking over C. Just stand in the white spot on the ground and aim above the roof right here. The molly will land short on C, forcing enemies to move, making a push a little bit easier. And last but not least, we have another one for C. This one is kinda hard, so go ahead and try it a few times in practice first. Just go to the corner right here and aim for the leaf. Walk forward just a little bit and then a little bit to the left. And your molly will land in a very common sniper spot for the defenders, as you can see right here. It's perfect. And for the final map we have Split. We have some good ones here. For the first one on Split, go to the corner right here and aim for the bottom of the first letter. And the incendiary will land nicely in one of the most common camping sites on Split. As you can see right here, they will be forced to drop guard and move. And for another one on Mid, if you can get to this corner, you can force enemies to move for sure. Just aim at the bird's foot and the molly will surely annoy the defending team, forcing them to move. The third one is a cool one. Just go here, aim for the steel beam, and the molly will land pretty much in the same spot as the second one. This one is a bit more flashy, but I think the other one is better since the enemy agent can still stand in the corner undamaged. This one though is golden. You need to stand pretty much in the same place as the third one, but aim lower, like the third white spot on the beam. And the molly will land in the most common camping site on mid-heaven. As you can see, this one is very useful. And last but not least, we have another very useful one, landing at the very bottom of pit on B, forcing enemies to move from this place. Just go to the corner right here and aim for the very top corner of the building right there. And as you can see, this molly will come in handy in any game on Split. Thank you for watching this video on Brimstone Incendiaries. If you liked it and found it useful, please drop a like or subscribe. It does help a lot. I'll see you next time.